does dress code really matter in the business world? Let me paint this scenario for you. Because in when you see billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg, he's always on casual wears. Then you see Dangote of Nigeria, you see him on suits most of the time. So in the business world, does your dress code, how you appear, does it really matter? I mean, these are billionaires.
I understand. I think it's a matter of style. Okay, let me give you an example with Tony Elumelu.
Okay.
He's always on suits.
Okay.
Corporate, looks very sharp all the time.
Okay.
He's intentional about his dressing.
Okay.
So that it's not about his money. Okay. He can decide to wear whatever he wants to, but he decides to look good.
Okay.
You can still see other people like Mark Zuckerberg, always on t-shirts, sometimes hoodie, like tech bro thing.
Okay.
So I think when you get to a certain level of wealth and influence, you become free. Nobody will hold you accountable on what you wear, on your appearance.
Okay, so if I'm to take from what you're just saying now, that means how I dress does not really matter, because take from like Nigeria now, you cannot dress into a board meeting now and looking.
No, how you dress
how I dress.
How you dress matters. You're not them. I said when you get to a certain level.
Okay. When we get a certain level,
yes.
Okay, that means this dress of a thing has to do with your levels. Doesn't have matter. Just your level of being a billionaire. Then you can now dress anyhow you feel like you should dress. Is that what you're saying?
I believe when you get to a certain level, you can be free to do whatever you want to do. But when you're still under a certain umbrella, you're not free.
There should be a particular dress.
Yes.
Should be a particular dress sense.
For example, you can't just walk into an interview with t-shirts and jeans and say that you are free.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they will ask you what's going on. They think maybe something's wrong with you.
Because how you are dressed, is how you be addressed.
Yes, but the CEO who is interviewing you can be on t-shirt and jeans on the same interview.
Wow, that's good.
You understand? Yeah. So I believe those guys, that decide for Dangote decides to be on suits, it's what he wants. That's how he wants to be seen.
Exactly.
Do you understand? That's how he wants to. When you think about him this way. Okay. When I think about whiskey, I think about the guy on singlet.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yes. Now he's very on singlet nowadays. Now,
it's becoming some kind of signature wear for him, or maybe without tops. That kind of stuff.
Okay, fine. I will ask you now. If you want to pitch ideas to investors, how do you think you should look to investors? If you want to pitch an idea to them, how do you think you should look?
Yes, I think pitching an idea is trying to impress them with your, intellectual capability.
Yeah.
So before you impress them, you have to impress them with your physical looks also. So it's important that you dress very well, like be your very best.
Okay, doesn't matter if you're on brother or senator or suit, you just have to look presentable.
It mustn't be suit. It can be traditional wear, but whatever you're wearing, it should be top notch,
presentable,
well ironed. You don't wear off match. Maybe you wear agbada, then you wear something that does not match on footwear, that does not match. Wear color, or just try as much as possible.
So just look presentable.
To look the part. So that you can be able to say, okay, this guy looks like he has something up, so let's listen to him. But when you come in looking like someone that just fought in the park, they're not going to take you serious. So when you don't have anything to prove, like those guys at the top, they don't have anything to prove. So they can decide to wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to the bank on my pajamas, and then they make their way to the bank. Nobody's going to talk to them and question them about it.
Okay, all right. So share with us in the comment section, how would you dress to meet your investors, casual or corporate?